Hello, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about some important tips and guidelines to be followed in writing the precis writing. Precis writing is one of the important nowadays. It is one of the important skill of English language to test the knowledge of English grammar and as well as the vocabulary of a student. So that's it has become a very important question now even for the students those who are going for competitive exams as well as for shorthand for shorthand exams conducted by technical board. So nowadays it has become very compulsory question asked by competitive examination. The competitive examinations like competitive examinations conducted by Staff Selection Commission, Union Public Service Commission, and other state commissions also. So that is why it has become not only for that and for technical examinations conducted by Board of Technical Education in that also. Suppose that shorthand examination, this is also useful in writing the shorthand examinations conducted by technical boards of other various other states, right? Like this. So now we are going to the tips now. Precis means very short writing. Precis means brief. Writing means brief writing. Writing in a very brief way. Writing in a very brief way. That means if you are taking a paragraph, take a paragraph. See if any read the paragraph, understand the theme of the paragraph, understand the theme and contents. Then prepare the same thing in a brief way. So now we are going in a detail now. The important tips to be followed in this writing the precis writing. First of all, read the passage. Read the passage carefully and understand the theme of the passage. Theme or title of passage. This is very important. That no student is I'm sincerely advise the students as well as those who are going for competitive examinations. Better as soon as the passage is given to you, read the passage thoroughly and carefully. Understand this paragraph as well as this passage. The paragraph is written about what it is. What is the main title and theme of this passage? That you have to understand it. Then give a suitable title also for this. Understand the theme of the passage. Then give a suitable title. By reading the passage, you will get the theme of the passage. Give a suitable heading or title for the passage. Then go through once again. In the first reading, you can understand the theme of the title of the passage. Give a suitable head. Write down give a suitable title. You can go through once again, para-wise, and note down important points. From each paragraph. So for the first reading, you can just understand the title of the passage, then write down a suitable title. If you give the second reading, you have to go para-wise. Give very slowly and take full concentration. Para-wise, you have to read it and note down some important points, either one or 2 points. Suppose 3 paragraphs given, you note down at least one point from each paragraph. Those things you can write it down. But to note down the important points and go to give the second reading, paraphrase and note down the important points from each paragraph. Then noted points, noted points from noted points from paragraphs. Prepare a rough, prepare a draft precis with the help of with the help of noted points, right? This is something. So prepare a draft precis with the help of this. Note down all the points and note down all the points from each paragraphs. Then prepare a draft precis on the base of the noted points. By saying noted points, you can prepare a draft precis. Then draft precis. In writing the precis writing, always use indirect speech and past tense. Indirect speech and past tense. While writing the precis writing, now you are writing, even though if you prepared with the help of the points noted down from points noted down, you are preparing a draft precis. Then the precis, whatever you are preparing, should be in the indirect speech and past tense. Present tense and the direct speech should not be used here. Then finally, draft final precis. Draft final precis. With the help of draft precis. With the help of the points noted down in the draft precis, you can prepare the final precis. It should be very clear. It should be in the indirect speech and the past tense. Then, while preparing the precis, the main content, the main idea, the main content, whatever given in the passage, that should not be altered or that should not be missed out. Convey the same message and the idea, whatever convey the same message and the idea, whatever given in the passage, that should be reflected, that should be repeated here. That should not be missed out, that should not be escaped. That's the main important. That should be always there. Don't change the main theme of the passage. While preparing the precis, the content, the main theme of the passage should not be altered, should not be changed, should be reflected here. That is very important, should keep in mind. Then after preparing the final precis, count the words and mention at the end of passage. These words, suppose the passage was given for 450 words, you have to reduce into 150 words now. These 150 words should be mentioned at the end of the passage. The brackets. Count the words and mention the words at the end of the mention at the end of the passage 150. But the words mentioned at the end of the passage should be either more than 150 words. More than 150, not less than, but not less. You can mention or you can put more than 150 words, but not less less than 150 words in the passage. This should be keep in mind. This should be keep in mind. Right? This way, finally, in this way, the precis writing will be prepared. First, reading the passage given carefully and understand the main theme and idea of the passage. Give a suitable title and go through the passage once again or twice, parawise, and note down the important point from each paragraph. With the help of the noted point from each paragraph, you could prepare a draft precis. Then, by preparing the precis, always use indirect speech and past tense, and draft a final precis with the help of draft precis. What are the draft precis are prepared with the help of those draft precis? You will note to some points. Based on those points, you can prepare a final paragraph, either a final theme into a paragraph, either in a paragraph, either better. Precis will be final precis should be in a one paragraph at two paragraphs. It should be in indirect speech and past tense. That should not be forget. That should not forget. And better to count the words after as soon as the precis writing is over, final precis is over. Then count all the words are mentioned at the end of the passage. Suppose it should be 1/3 length. Precis should be 1/3 length. 1/3 length of the passage. Suppose the passage is 600 words, then it should be 200 words. Suppose the passage will be 800 words, 1/3. Like this. Suppose the 450 will be 150. Like that, preceding preceding passage, the final passage whatever prepared, that should be 1/3 length of the passage. But the number of words may be somewhat more than, it may be more than 150 words, but not less than 150 words. These are the important points. Please keep in mind while writing precis writing. Those who are going for competitive exams like SSC as well as for any other UPSC like exams and all, and for those who are going for the technical exam, the students who are the technical students who are attempting the shorthand examinations, they also should keep in mind while writing the essay writing. These are the very important points you have to note down. Always keep in mind, right? So please see my video till the end. Like, share, and subscribe. I have already told these tips earlier also. I think we might have forgotten. I thought it is better to tell them once again, since their exams are fast approaching. Exams are fast approaching. I think skill exam also going to approach, and whereas the technical shorthand technical board exam also conducted by AP as well as the Telangana is going to be held in the July end. That's why to brush out their mind, I've given once again all the points to keep in mind. Please keep in mind all the points, all the tips before writing the precis, and write the precis. But don't so many people, especially in the shorthand paper 2 examinations, they will attempt the theory questions and write some shorthand outlines. They will leave the precis. They are having the idea that okay, by attempting theory exams as well as the shorthand outlines, I will get to the examinations. That's the correct idea. Better don't leave the precis. Don't leave the precis. Or third question will be given as a precis. Don't leave the precis writing also. You have to attempt it and write it. While writing, you have to keep these points in your mind, because if you are attempting, even just attempting also, by keeping these points, you will get at least some 10-15 marks. Why to lose it? So that is why even the shorthand, the students of shorthand, those appearing for the shorthand exam, they should not leave this question 3 in the paper 2. They should always attempt, right? So please see my video till the end. Like, share, and subscribe if you have not subscribed. Thank you.